What is going on, guys? It's Martin. I am a member of Studio Fusion, also the founder, and today I am bringing you a brand new tutorial, one that we haven't done on this channel yet. It is actually the first tutorial that we're doing, so big ups on that. Now, what I'm going to be teaching you to do today is how to create an electric logo animation. Now, this is a very simple tutorial, shouldn't take longer than about maybe 5 to 10 minutes. You will need a plugin called Saber. I've left a link to that in the description. So please go and download that and make sure you have After Effects installed. Now, it's a bit different for different versions of After Effects, but most of the settings are just exactly the same. So it should all flow. If not, send us a message and we'll do our best to help you out. But yeah, anyway, once you've got both those installed, please go ahead, open up After Effects, and let's get started. So first thing you want to do is create a brand new composition, name it logo, and you can set the size to any document you want, but for this tutorial we are using 1920 by 1080 at 24 frames a second. Now we're going to set this duration to 8, so that means it'll be 8 seconds long. Resolution right now is at quarter. Full just means you'll see it in full quality, but we'll have it at quarter so it runs better. Once you're happy with that, press OK. Give it a minute because sometimes it does like to be a little bit slow, as you can see right there. So now we've got a composition. What you want to do is you want to make sure you've got a logo prepared. Now if you don't know how to do that, just take any logo into, you know, Illustrator, or get a black and white logo and essentially just save it out as a PNG. So we will use the Halo logo because it's the first one I found. Drag and drop that onto your timeline. As you can see, we're going to scale it up or down. So to access the scale feature, just press S on the keyboard, or you can press this drop down, then drop down on transform, and they're all there. I will leave a link to a list of shortcuts for After Effects, as there is quite a lot that you need to remember. But yeah, so anyway, logos being imported, you now want to go to Effects and Presets. Now if you can't see Effects and Presets, you want to go to Window, which will be up at the top, and you want to make sure it's clicked on, or if you're on a Mac, press Command 5, and that should bring it up. If it doesn't, go Window, Workspace, and make sure you're in Default. But yeah, so let's add in the saber. As you can see, it's actually, no, I'm doing a tutorial and I'm forgetting stuff. Do not add in the saber yet. Get the logo in, resize it, then you want to pre-compose the logo. That's what I was forgetting. You must do this. You must pre-compose the logo. Now move all attributes into new composition. Press OK. And now you've made a new composition, which is 8 seconds long and it has the logo. Now you want to go up to layer, down to auto trace, and for this I like to have the tolerance set to 1 pixel, minimum area 10 pixels. It just means it's the closest to bang on the outline as you possibly can get. Press OK. That will have created a ton of masks depending on how complicated your logo is. To reveal them, press U on the keyboard, and you want to go ahead, drag over them. So these keyframes here, you want to drag over them, and you want to just hit backspace. So you're deleting the masks. You don't want a keyframe font. You just want the masks, no keyframes. And now we go and add the saber effect. So type saber up in Effects and Presets, drag it onto the composition, and you'll see this line. Now You can see the masks of the logo right here. So to fix that so the line goes to logo, go down into customize core type, choose layer masks, and now right now that is bright, so change the core size to 1, and right now you can see you've got this cool effect. I mean, you can stop there if you just want like a wallpaper doing, but how about we take it a step further. So for this we're going to choose the arc reactor because we're doing an energy logo, and this is the first time I've used that reactor and it actually looks really nice. Yeah, we'll do that. So do that, change the core size back to 1, glow intensity I'd put at 45, you can go higher, lower depending on what you're using. So now you've got that set up. The next step is you want to create a keyframe on end offset, set that to 0, and you want a keyframe on mask evolution, keep that the same. Now go 2 seconds forward, which will be 2 frames, like won't be 2 miniature frames, it'll be like 2 big frames, so just find the 2 second mark, change end offset to 100, now go all the way to the end, mask evolution to 1, although if you bring it to a higher number it'll go faster, if you keep it at low it'll go slower. I will show you how that works. And you want to do start offset, you want to put at the end, it needs to be 100. Now you go 2 frames back to 6 frames, which is 6 seconds, and you want to change that to 0. Now when I go through this, you see how it's forming, then it stays on, and when we hit about 6 seconds it starts fading off. This is why I set to quarter as well. So once that's done that, because in the meantime what we can do is bring up the keyframes, as you can see right here. Now drag and select over all those keyframes that we've just created. You want to go right click, keyframe assistant, easy ease. That just means it's a smoother animation. Now if you want it to be closer together, just simply take this 2 frame end offset and move it up to 3, and for the start one just move it back to 5. It just means it won't take as long staying complete. So if I just preview this, as you can see right now it's low quality because we're in quarter, but it fades in, fades out, and it's quite a cool effect. Now you do have all these presets, so feel free to go and use them for whatever. Come up with some cool creations, because why not? Now let me go to the end of the timeline and change this to 3, and I'll show you what that does. So that like kind of brings it on and takes it off much quicker. So you can really mess about and have some fun with it, but I'm going to keep it at 1. So once you've done that, we need to add a background. We don't have to add a background, but we will for the purpose of this. So create a new solid by right clicking new solid, make it the same size as composition. Now you can choose any colour. I'm just going with a nice deep solid blue. Bring that below the layer, and I'm praying this works. Change the layer mode to screen. So that means it'll get rid of all the black background on the saber layer, so it's just the animation on top of whatever solid you've just made. And there you have it, the finished tutorial of how to make an electric logo animation. Now if this has been helpful, be sure to drop a subscribe, hit that like button, share it with your friends, and be sure to tune into our next tutorials. We've got liquid text, we've got moving gradients, we've got all sorts coming to the channel. But yeah, we hope that you enjoy. Be sure to follow us on our social medias, they are linked in the description, along with everything else, and the project file for if you'd like to download and just mess about with the saber effect. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. We will see you in the next video. Hope you have a great day, and see you later.